behind Park Mill, below Cefn Bryn, another place of wilderness, a place to escape to, a place to be with nature, a place to reflect on the scriptures, and a place to bring our prayers before God on our journey through Lent. This is Park Librios, the park and woodland that connects the Mid-Gower Road through the paths back to Park Mill, and which have other paths up through the forest that come out at the back of Penmain and provide a lovely route up onto Cefn Bryn, which I'll be taking later this afternoon. But first we pause here for another journey into Lent as we draw near to Jesus and reflect upon his word and God's love for each and every one of us. A reading from Luke chapter 12, beginning at verse 13. Someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus replied, "Man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out, be on your guard against all kind of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions." And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. And he thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I will say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" This is how it will be with those who store up things for themselves, but are not rich towards God. Thanks be to God for his word. Amen. This fascinating place was once a medieval deer park established for the ancient lords of Gower. Evidence of more recent use can be seen in these 19th century lime kilns, of which there are many on Gower. Lime was extracted from limestone and was used to enhance agricultural production and also as a building material. But human activity on this particular site goes back far beyond the current era. Near the lime kiln is a Neolithic burial chamber dating back 6,000 years. Human remains as well as animal and pottery fragments have been found here. Many ancient burial sites around the world contained utensils, clothing and other such items which it was thought the dead would need in the afterlife. In contrast, Jesus makes it clear to his followers that the treasures we build up for heaven are not our earthly possessions or our wealth, but rather the way we have given generously, helped and served the poor, and shown mercy to those in need. That is the measure of the riches we will have in God's kingdom. Amen.